What is up, YouTube? Brandon Relkam here today with another video, and then today I'm going to be doing an album review of an album called Black Metal by a band called Venom. So I wrote down some stuff that I'm going to be talking about this album, what I like, what I don't like, my rating of this album out of 10, and let's get into it. So first off, I want to mention this before I forget it. I'll leave a link down to a playlist full of all the songs on this album in the description. So if you want to go check that out, I strongly suggest that you do. So I'm going to start off with my favorite song off this album called Don't Burn the Witch. The whole intro of that song really, it grabs me. And then it just goes from this intro into just thrashiness. Fast, heavy, dark. The chorus, I really like that part. Really, I think it was really a well put together song. Personally, one of my favorite Venom songs, not just off this album, but out of the whole discography. My least favorite song off this album is a song called Sacrifice. Just the whole song did not really grab me like the other ones did. I just didn't find it I didn't find it as exciting as the other ones. This album is categorized in terms of genres as thrash metal, speed metal, black metal, heavy metal, and new wave of British heavy metal. Personally, I think this is more of like thrash and speed, because heavy metal and black metal kind of have a different sound than what this album had. But this album was very helpful into the formation of black metal. So I guess you could call them pioneer black metal. A lot of metal bands were inspired by this album, like Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer. They all hailed this band, and they have made a big difference in the world of heavy metal. Some things I like about this album are the guitar riffs. Fast, loud, heavy. Like the drumming is very, very precise. Very fast. I like the vocals on this album. I think they're very raw. I like the shouting type vocals, and I think it really fit in to the type of music that was being played. Some things that I don't like about this album were the production, because this album came out in November of 1982, and back then the band didn't have a whole big of a budget, but I think it could have been produced a little bit better. I don't like some of the guitar solos because I think they have just a little bit too much reverb packed into them. And another thing I don't like, at the end of the song called Buried Alive, it just abruptly stops, with no sense of it stopping. You don't know it's going to stop, and it just kind of the whole song ends. And I don't really like that a whole lot, but it is what it is. Still a good song, though. This album cover was designed by the bass player, Conrad Kronos Lant. I think he did a really good job on this. I like the logo. Really awesome looking logo. I like the, I don't even know what this is supposed to be, like a demon or something. I like the pentagram right above its nose. And I like the black metal in the Old English font. I think that really gives it that dark feel to it. So yeah, that was my review. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. See ya.